Right lads, so I just wanted to make a quick video on something that has been helping me out recently. I went through a little bit of a rough stage where I was struggling with my motivation and my discipline. Like I was absolutely smashing all the, healthy eating, whole foods, the fitness, everything. Up until about December last year, it fell off, the Christmas period. I started drinking loads. And yeah, it just completely fell off. And it's now April. And I've not been eating terribly, but not been eating as well as I could either, and not been feeling my greatest. So I had a few holidays this month, and me and my pal, who are sort of like, accountability partners, we've come up with this new thing that we've been doing. And basically it's based on something called the Kaizen Philosophy, which I don't know if you know what it is, but basically Kaizen Philosophy is a philosophy that was adopted by the Toyota car company way back like after the 50s or something. And it's basically all about creating small wins in order to drive that further growth and get the ball rolling on things. So rather than trying to make one drastic change that's going to amount for 40% of the change, you make, to start off with, 3 or 4 small changes that amount each of them 5% of the change in total, and they in turn will get the ball rolling and get you motivated to go and achieve your goals. So me and my mate have started this. We called it the 3 pillars or the 3 principles. At the minute, there's only 3. So what you want to do is just pick 3 easy things that you can stick with to start off with. Just very quick things. So the 3 pillars we've got is, number 1 is no fap. Kind of weird to talk about this on camera, but obviously no fap is like fucking massive. It is absolutely game changing. There's no science and shit to back it up, but I can just 100% say I feel so much better for doing it. You just feel fucking tested up, you're ready to go, you're motivated, you're energized all the time. So that's number 1, is no fap. That should be the first pillar for every lad out there, to be honest, is no fap. Number 2, second pillar, is read 10 minutes a day, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be a self-help book, it doesn't have to be educational, it doesn't have to better you in any way, just as long as you're reading, it just stimulates the brain, right? So for example, I commute to work, so I actually get more than 10 minutes reading in a day. I'll read on the way to work, on the train, and then I'll also read in bed, just before I get to bed. To be honest, the bed is probably one of the best places to do it, because you're not going on your phone just before you go to sleep. You're allowing the melatonin to get inside your brain, and you're actually allowing yourself to get to bed. So 10 minutes of reading is the second pillar. Number 3 we've got is 10 minutes of movement. So the only thing that this doesn't include is walking. Walking, you should get your 10k steps in a day, but walking, I would say, it doesn't actually count. But what does count would be gym, for example, some cardiovascular activity, running, anything that gets the blood pumping, or even on your rest days, taking a sort of active movement, active recovery. So a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching, just something like that. Obviously, you don't have to choose these 3 pillars. I would recommend going with the first one, no fat. But all it is just 3 tiny things that can just get your ball rolling, so that you can get back into the positive, motivational, mental state to drive yourself forward to your goals. It could be anything. I don't know, for example, eat a bit of fruit every day. Just something that's small and easy and will psychologically set you up in the right mind space. So you're starting to feel good about yourself. You feel like you're achieving something, rather than making this massive drastic change and then just failing and feeling like shit for it and beating yourself up and falling back into that vicious cycle of just, eating shit, whatever it is, your vices. So what we've done anyway is get those 3 principles locked down every day, do them. Get yourself an accountability partner. That's what we do every day. When we've done them, we text each other. Once we've got those 3 things ticked off each, then we say, right, so for example, today's the 24th or whatever, 24th of April, tick, give it a little tick. And it just keeps you in the game. Also having the partner, if you've forgotten about it one day, which I have sometimes, it's literally been like, 10 minutes to midnight, I'm like, fuck, he's texted me that he's just done his thing. I'm like, shit, I've got to get up and do it. It's also good for that too. So yeah, get yourself an accountability partner so you can keep up to date and just set the same things between each other. So you've got to be on that similar sort of, you know, mind space. And then every month we've said that we're either going to alter or create a new principle. So for example, one I was thinking of is cold shower every morning, or at least 6 days a week, have a cold shower in the morning. Or you could build up one of the principles already. So instead of reading for 10 minutes, read for 15. But the point is just to build it up slowly and just get yourself in the right mind frame to pursue your goals and become your best self. Yeah, just something I wanted to share. Cheers.